My child, you felt something pulling you here. It wasn't curiosity. It wasn't chance. It was me. You didn't search for this message. I sent it to find you. Because you've been quiet on the outside, but loud on the inside. Your soul has been spinning in circles, looking for something solid to hold, but pretending like you're fine. You've grown used to silencing me, pushing away my voice like background noise. Not out of rebellion, but exhaustion. You've been tired of waiting, of hoping, of being disappointed by people who carried my name, but not my heart. But now, I need you to hear me again. This moment isn't like the others. This is different. This is sacred. I've waited for the right time to speak this because I knew you weren't ready to receive it before. But now, your heart is open, even if only a little. That's all I need, because one whisper from me can soften even the hardest heart, and one word from heaven can change everything. So here it is. You've been distracted but not disconnected. You've been drifting but not disqualified. You've been doubting but not denied. Say read line 1221. If you feel this pulling something deep within your spirit, you've mistaken silence for absence, but I've been closer than ever. It's just that my voice doesn't compete. It waits. And I've been waiting for your surrender, not your perfection, not your performance, just your honesty. Tell me what you're afraid to admit. Tell me where it hurts. Tell me what you stopped praying for because you thought I wasn't listening. Because I'm still here, and I still care. You've been ignoring me because you didn't want to feel the weight of what I'd say. But what if I told you I didn't come to burden you? I came to lift you. What you've been carrying was never yours to hold. The guilt, the pressure, the fear of missing it. Let it go, and let me hold you again. This is not about religion. It's about relationship. You were made for me, not for the world's approval, not for the applause of others, but to walk with me, day by day, moment by moment, word by word. And right now, I'm speaking directly to you. Yes, you, the one who's been smiling on the outside, but searching in secret. I haven't forgotten your questions. I haven't overlooked your pain, and I haven't changed my mind about you. You were chosen before they doubted you. You were called before they rejected you. You were anointed before life told you otherwise. And now, I'm calling you to remember. Remember the dreams you buried. Remember the childlike faith you once had. Remember the moments you knew I was real. Even if you didn't understand how. Come back to that. Come back to me. Say, return 1441 if your heart feels the call. You don't have to get everything right to begin again. You just have to be willing. Because I'm not offering you punishment. I'm offering you peace. The kind of peace that doesn't make sense. The kind that holds you at 2 a.m. The kind that anchors your mind when storms try to break your spirit. You don't need to earn this. You just need to receive it. I'm speaking clearly now, not in riddles, not in distant symbols, but with the full force of heaven's love. You are mine. You are still mine, and I will not let you go. This is the turning point. This is the line in the sand. This is the moment you stop running from me and start running with me. There are things ahead of you, appointments you didn't schedule, blessings you didn't chase, healing you didn't think was possible. You will receive a call, a message, a meeting, something unexpected that will carry my favor in disguise, and it will confirm everything I've spoken today. But first, you must not ignore me again, because this is mercy, not condemnation. This is love reaching out through the noise. I will not force you. I will not beg, but I will never stop pursuing your heart. And if you felt my presence in this moment, if you've sensed that this message was meant for you, then subscribe, not to a voice, but to this journey. Let me keep speaking. Let me keep leading you, because this isn't just a message. It's a wake-up call for your spirit. And I'm not finished. Stay with me. There's more I must say. What comes next will reveal why I had to interrupt your silence. You thought I stopped speaking because I was disappointed in you. But that silence was the space I gave you to realize how much you needed me again. I was never angry. I was never gone. I was just waiting for you to come to the end of your own strength so you could discover mine. I've seen you fight battles you never told anyone about. I watched you cry quietly when no one noticed. I felt every moment you held back tears, just to survive the day. You've been holding on, but barely. And you've been wondering, Jesus, where are you? I've been here, right here, not on the outside looking in, but beside you, within you, carrying what you thought you carried alone. You tried to fill the emptiness with distractions. You ran to comfort that couldn't satisfy. You looked for answers in people who were as lost as you. But I was never far. You just forgot how close I really am. You're not lost because you wandered. You're only lost when you stop listening. And today, you've heard me again. Say, found 1551, if this is waking up something that's been asleep inside you. You've mistaken my stillness for absence, but I was preparing something for you, and I had to do it in silence, so no one else could claim credit for what's about to happen in your life. The gate that was shut is about to open. The path that was hidden is about to be revealed, but not before your heart returns fully to me. I don't want a part of you. I want all of you, your wounds, your confusion, your questions, even your anger. Give it to me. Lay it at my feet. I can handle what you can't even say out loud. You've been carrying disappointment like a second skin. It's time to let it go, because what you thought was the end was only the beginning of your becoming. You prayed for peace, but kept fighting battles I already won for you. You asked for clarity, but ignored the quiet moments when I tried to whisper the answer. You wanted me to speak loudly, but I was waiting for your silence. Only when you're still can you hear me clearly. You've been asking, why now? Why did this message find me today? Because you're at the edge of a shift, the place where old things break and new things begin. You didn't even see the cracks forming, but I've been working beneath the surface, preparing the soil, loosening the grip of everything trying to choke your future. And now the roots of your purpose are ready to stretch deep. Say, rooted 1777, if you feel it. You are not who they said you were. You are not the version of yourself shaped by pain. You are not defined by your darkest season. You are mine, and I never stopped seeing the light in you, even when you forgot it was there. Let me remind you, you are still chosen. You are still called. You are still destined for more than survival. You've ignored me before because you didn't think you were worthy of what I was offering. But I never needed your worthiness. I gave you mine. This time, do not look away. Do not click past. Do not pretend like you didn't feel this, because you did. And I'm speaking with urgency. Your peace is being restored. Your strength is being renewed. Your name is being rewritten in places of rejection. And this time you won't have to force it. It will flow. Doors will open. Favor will recognize you. You'll walk into rooms and shift the atmosphere, not because of who you are, but because of who walks with you. I've seen what they said. I've heard what they didn't say, but I am writing a new sentence over your story, and it ends in glory. So don't return to the noise. Don't go back to numbing what only my presence can heal. I am the one who knows the full map of your life. Let me guide you through it. Say, guide me 1888 if your spirit feels the pull to follow again. This is not a punishment, it's a preparation. I'm restoring what religion confused. I'm renewing what the world tried to shame. And I'm calling you into a deeper place than you've ever walked with me before. You've ignored me before because it felt easier, but ignoring me now will cost you the peace your soul is starving for. This is your moment. Don't delay it. Don't downplay it. You've heard me clearly. Now trust what you felt, because the journey back to me isn't a path of shame. It's the path of glory, and we've only just begun. I know why you started drifting. You thought I didn't notice. You thought your silence would protect your heart from more disappointment. But I saw it all. The slow fading, the quiet disconnect, the moments you wanted to pray, but couldn't find the words. You stopped talking to me, but you never stopped needing me. And I never stopped listening, even when you said nothing. You've been walking through life wearing armor made from past hurt, smiling to avoid questions, serving others so they wouldn't look too closely at you. But I've been watching you hide, not in anger, but with compassion. Because even when you ignore me, I still choose you. Even when you run, I still stay near. Even when you forget me, I still remember every detail of your calling. I know the plans I have for you, and I've never canceled them. Say, chosen 1919, if you believe this word is for you. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't wasted too much time. You're not too old, too far gone, too broken. You are exactly where I can reach you, and that's why I'm speaking now, because I am about to resurrect what you thought was buried, the vision you abandoned, the purpose you surrendered, the fire you lost in the storm. I'm relighting it all, not by your strength, but by my spirit. Do you feel it? That soft stirring in your chest, that ache that isn't pain. It's awakening. I'm awakening something that religion couldn't stir, something routine could never unlock. This isn't about performance. It's about presence. Mine. And I am here. So stop explaining yourself to people who don't understand your hunger. Stop looking for validation from those who can't see your calling. You're not invisible. You're hidden. For divine protection. They didn't overlook you. I covered you. Because what I'm preparing in you cannot be touched by hands that don't honor me. That delay you resented was a shield. That silence you feared was a holy stillness. That door that closed in your face was me guarding your destiny. You thought it was rejection, but it was redirection. Say protected 2024 if this unlocks something you couldn't explain before. You've been tired, and I know. Not just physically, but spiritually tired. Tired of trying to believe when nothing changes. Tired of pouring out when you feel empty inside. Tired of trusting when disappointment feels easier. But hear me, that weariness is not weakness. It is evidence that your spirit is alive. And now I will breathe on it. I will breathe fresh wind into your lungs, fresh oil into your gifts, fresh clarity into your calling. You will prophesy again. You will dream again. You will feel joy again. Because I'm restoring what you didn't even realize was broken. Your passion, your rhythm, your identity. You're not just a body walking through days. You're a vessel of my presence, and I'm not done with you. This message is not a coincidence. It's a marker, a divine interruption. You may not have asked for it, but I sent it anyway. Because deep down, your soul was crying for a rescue you couldn't articulate. And here I am. Let me heal what you've normalized. Let me reset what you've tolerated. Let me show you who you are, not who life made you. Say, restore 1, 2, 3, 4. If you feel the pull to come back to me fully, this is your time. Not to rush, not to fix everything overnight, but to surrender. To finally say, Jesus, I'm tired of ignoring you, I'm ready. You don't have to know the whole path, you just have to take the first step. And I will meet you in that step. I'll walk with you. I'll fight for you. I'll speak through you. You'll notice things shifting. You'll see patterns breaking. You'll feel weight lifting. Not because life got easier, but because you returned to the source, me. I am your peace. I am your rest. I am your reason to hope again. And I will not stop pursuing you until your heart is fully restored. You've tried doing life without me. Now see what happens when you do it with me. Stay with me. There's more I must reveal. We're only beginning. You've been carrying a quiet ache, not loud enough to cry about, but strong enough to shape every day. You laugh, you surf, you keep going. But deep inside, there's been a numbness growing. And that numbness wasn't just weariness. It was your spirit calling out for me. I never created you to survive without me. That's why nothing else works. That's why the relationships leave you empty. That's why the success doesn't fulfill you. That's why the quiet moments feel heavy. Because I'm the only one who can truly fill that space. And you know it. You've always known it. But you buried it beneath distractions, beneath busyness, beneath pain. I'm not angry. I'm not condemning you. I'm simply calling you back. This time, not with fear, but with love. I miss you, not your perfection, not your religious rituals, you. Say, return 11:11 if your heart feels it too. There is still so much I want to give you, so much I want to show you, but I can't pour into a heart that's turned away. Turn back, even now, even with the guilt, even with the confusion, even with the mess. I do not need you to fix it. I need you to trust me with it. You don't have to clean yourself up to come home. Just come. Bring your pain, bring your questions, bring your fears. I'll meet you in them. This is the moment your spirit has been crying out for. Don't let it pass you by. You've been in a cycle. The same emotions, the same patterns, the same struggles. But I came today to interrupt it. This message is not just words, it's a lifeline. It's me reaching out from heaven, pulling you back into purpose. You are not behind. You are right on time for this divine alignment. You've been measuring your life by what's gone wrong, by what hasn't worked, by who left, by what you lost. But I'm measuring you by what I planted in you. And nothing, not loss, not failure, not delay, can cancel that. You are still anointed. You are still mine. There is nothing you've done that disqualifies you from my love. There is nothing that can undo the calling on your life. Yes, you've fallen. Yes, you've ignored me. But grace is still reaching. And I'm still writing. This is not the end of your story. This is a new beginning. You've cried in secret. But I'm about to reward you in public. You've been overlooked. But I'm about to announce your name in places of favor. The same place you were rejected will become the place of your release. The job you thought was gone, expect a new call. The opportunity that passed, watch me open better doors. The delay you hated, was protecting your timeline from destruction. Say, Breakthrough 3131 if you're ready to walk through what I'm opening. The enemy whispered to you, God's done with you. But I'm telling you now, I'm just getting started. Every day you felt unseen, heaven was watching. Every night you fought tears, I was interceding. Every morning you forced yourself to try again, I was strengthening you. That pain wasn't wasted. That fight wasn't in vain. I've stored every tear, and I'm about to answer with joy. The joy you lost is coming back. The clarity you prayed for is on its way. The favor you thought skipped you is already being arranged. You'll see it. You'll feel it. You'll know it was me. But I need your heart, not your image, not your church attendance, not your perfection. Your heart, because it's not about appearances with me, it's about authenticity. I don't want the version of you that's polished for people. I want the you who cries in the dark, the one who wonders if it's too late, the one who still hopes, even with trembling faith. Come to me as you are. I'll take it from there. Say, heal me 1444 if your spirit is saying yes. Let this be the day you stop running, the day you stop ignoring my voice, the day you say, Jesus, I'm ready, even if I'm broken. I'll take messy, because I don't need perfection to move. I need permission. Let me in. Let me be your peace. Let me be your guide. Let me be your rest. This time, don't ignore the nudge. Don't scroll past the message. Don't brush this off like before. Because this time, I'm not just calling. I'm coming with healing, with direction, with answers, with power. Stay close, because something holy is shifting, and this is only the beginning. You don't even know how close you are. You think you've been stuck. You think nothing is moving. But in the spirit, something has already shifted. I've been working behind the scenes, setting things in order, changing minds, loosening chains. And now I'm about to reveal what you couldn't see. The answer is closer than you realize. The help is already on the way. The door is already creaking open. You've cried, God, when? And I've whispered, now. Not next year. Not 10 steps from now. Now say, it's time 555 if you feel this in your spirit. But before I show you what's coming, let me deal with what's been blocking you. Not people, not circumstances, unbelief. You've trusted me with your words, but feared me with your actions. You said, I know you can, but you lived like I wouldn't. That ends now, because I'm not just asking for faith that talks. I'm asking for faith that walks, even when it feels risky, even when it doesn't make sense, even when you don't feel ready. You've been waiting for the right conditions, but I'm waiting for your yes. I'll handle the outcome. You just walk, one step at a time, one act of obedience at a time. Say, walking 7070 if you're ready to step out again, and I will honor your faith. I will multiply your small steps. I will accelerate what seemed stuck. What would have taken years, I will do in months. What you thought would require help, I will do with my hand alone. Your yes will trigger my movement. Your obedience will unlock the overflow, because I don't need the world's approval to bless you. I only need your alignment. Get in position. Get your heart ready. Get your house ready, because I'm sending a wave of glory you cannot contain. You'll notice the atmosphere around you change. Even people will feel it. Even environments will respond to it. The same space where you were invisible, now people will sense your presence. Not because of you, but because of the fire I'm placing on you. And when the blessing comes, don't forget the brokenness, that birthed it. I was with you in the valley, and I'll be with you on the mountain. You've questioned, why did I have to go through all that? Because what's coming requires a deeper you, a more surrendered you, a more trusting you. I had to strip away the pride. I had to detox your vision. I had to teach you to lean on me. So now when the success comes, you won't worship the platform. You'll worship the provider. You're about to see unusual provision from directions you never expected, through people you didn't even know cared, in moments that feel divine because they are. Look for signs, a number, a name, a time that repeats. That's me confirming this word to your spirit. Watch for a message, a conversation, an idea that carries supernatural favor. I will leave no doubt. This was heaven's doing. And when it happens, remember, this is not your reward for being perfect. This is the fulfillment of a promise, a covenant I made with you long before you ever fell. Even when you ignored me, I remembered my word. Even when you were distracted, I kept building your future. Even when you forgot me, I never removed my hand. Say, still chosen 3030, if you believe nothing disqualifies you from divine purpose. So now, I'm asking for your full surrender. No more halfway faith. No more part-time prayer. No more convenient obedience. You've seen what life looks like without me. Now let me show you what it looks like fully yielded to me. You're not too late. You're not disqualified. You are exactly who I called, and I do not change my mind. Your name is still in heaven's records. Your assignment is still active, and your oil is still flowing. But I need you to respond, not with fear, not with delay, with trust. Take me seriously this time. Take your calling seriously. Take the signs seriously, because this isn't just another emotional moment. This is a divine appointment, and heaven is watching how you respond. The next season won't be built on hype. It will be built on your yes. You don't need to feel strong. You don't need to feel ready. You only need to be willing, and I'll do the rest. Let this be your declaration today. Jesus, I'm not ignoring you anymore. I hear you, and I'm ready. And I will answer with power, with provision, with peace. You haven't seen anything yet. There's a reason I waited to speak this now, because your heart is finally listening. You've silenced the outside noise. You've slowed down enough to hear my whisper. And now that I have your attention, I will not waste it. You thought I was distant. You assumed I had stopped speaking. But I never stopped. You just stopped listening. But I've always been near. Near in your questions. Near in your disappointments. Near in your confusion, even when you didn't feel me. I was carrying you. That anxiety you survived. That breakdown you held back. That moment where you almost gave up. I was in all of it. You didn't survive by your strength. You were carried by my mercy. And now, I'm ready to show you what it means to walk in restoration. Say, restore me, 1717. If this is the moment you've been needing, restoration doesn't mean going back to what was. It means stepping into something greater than before. Better peace, stronger joy, deeper love, and a future that can't be stolen by past wounds. But to step into it, you must let go. Let go of the version of you that's rooted in pain. Let go of the identity you built to survive. Let go of the fear that if you trust me fully, you'll lose control. Because surrender isn't weakness and surrender is alignment. When you release what's in your hand, I release what's in mine. And what I hold for you is beyond imagination, beyond your past, beyond your mistakes, beyond your losses. That's why I keep pressing your heart, That's why I keep drawing you back, because I know what I've prepared, and I don't want you to miss it. The promise is still alive. The vision I gave you is still valid. The dreams that felt buried are not dead. I've only been waiting for the right moment. This is it. I've seen the tears you didn't explain. I've seen the strength you used just to make it through. I've seen the way you loved others even when you were empty. And I say to you now, I will honor that. Not one seed you sowed in pain will be lost. Not one act of faith will go unnoticed. I'm sending recompense. I'm sending reward. I'm sending release. You will see it. You will testify of it. You will remember this moment as the turning point. The shift has already begun. Your name is being mentioned in places of promotion. Your favor is already being scheduled. Your provision is already traveling toward you. But don't chase it. Stay with me. Because when you chase me, blessings chase you. You won't have to beg. You won't have to manipulate. You won't have to fight for scraps. I am the shepherd who prepares a table, even in the presence of your enemies. And the table I'm preparing is rich, not just with wealth, but with peace, with clarity, with purpose, with overflow. Say table 4444 if you're ready to sit where I've called you. You've been fighting battles that weren't even yours. Let me fight them now. You've been carrying burdens I never asked you to carry. Let me lift them. This is the season to rest in me, to let me go before you, to let me speak for you, to let me make a way where you couldn't. You're not called to strive, you're called to abide. Remain in me, and I will do more in one moment of surrender than you could do in years of striving. The closed doors weren't punishment, they were protection. I kept you out of places not fit for your calling. I delayed what you thought you wanted, so I could deliver what you truly needed. This is not rejection. This is divine rerouting. You're about to understand why I said no, why I pulled you back, why I made you wait. Say, I trust your way 911 if you're releasing control today. You are not missing out. You are not behind. You are exactly where I need you, because the miracle is on schedule. I'm sending signs this week, a conversation, a location, a number that repeats, a message you didn't expect. Watch for it. Write it down. I am confirming this word in real time. This is not hype. This is not coincidence. This is your moment of divine awakening. Let me be your center again. Let me be your peace. Let me be your God, not just on Sundays, but in every breath you take. Because when I take the lead, you will never be the same. And what's coming will prove that this moment changed everything. There is a holy silence that's been resting over your life, a stillness, not emptiness, but preparation. Because I've been doing more in the silence than you could ever imagine in the noise. I was healing what you didn't even know was broken. I was restoring what you thought was beyond repair. I was protecting you from unseen attacks, and I was strengthening your roots. You thought nothing was happening, but I was getting everything ready. And now the silence is breaking. The wait is ending. The heavens are opening. You will not leave this season empty. You've carried disappointment long enough. You've tolerated confusion too long. You've walked with quiet pain for too many nights. But I have not forgotten. And I am not finished. This is the season where I make it clear. You are still my chosen. You've been overlooked by people, but never by heaven. You've been misunderstood by many, but I understand your every tear, your every thought, your every sigh. I am the God who sees. the one who stays, the one who redeems. You didn't miss your window. I'm giving you a new one. You didn't lose your calling. I'm reigniting it. You didn't fail too many times. I'm rewriting the ending. Say, New Chapter 1001. If you feel this fresh start awakening. And as I do this, I need you to stay connected. Don't drift back. Don't unplug from my voice. Don't let discouragement drown my direction. Let me keep speaking to you. Let me keep leading you. Let me walk you into everything I've promised. If this message has touched your spirit and you want to keep hearing from me, then subscribe. Let me continue to guide you in every season. You're not walking blind anymore. I'm giving you clarity. You're not wandering anymore. I'm giving you purpose. You're not barely surviving anymore. I'm giving you strength. Say Clarity 777. If you're ready for divine vision, you'll begin to feel it before you see it. Peace in the morning, power in your prayers, presence in your room. These are not just feelings, they are confirmations. I'm drawing you closer, not with fear, but with fire. You will burn for me again, not with obligation, but with holy desire, because this world cannot satisfy you, and deep down, you've always known it. You were made for something more. You were marked by something eternal. You were born for a divine assignment, and I'm calling it forth now. There's no more room for delay. There's no more time to waste. There's no more excuses to cling to. I'm clearing the path. I'm exposing the lies. I'm calling you back. And I won't stop calling until you answer fully. You've tried doing it your way. You've tried carrying it alone. You've tried pleasing people just to feel seen. Now try it my way. Watch how things align. Watch how peace follows you. Watch how doors open without force. That's how you'll know I'm leading again. And when I lead, you lack nothing. When I lead, you walk in victory. When I lead, you finally see who you really are. You're not your past. You're not your pain. You're not your mistakes. You are redeemed. You are restored. You are revived. Say, redeemed 2121. If you believe I've already made you new, this is more than a message. This is a movement in your spirit. And if you'll keep walking with me, you'll see miracles you never thought were possible. This is the moment where everything turns, not by might, not by striving, but by surrender, because I've been reaching for your heart, and now you're reaching back. That's all I needed. Not perfection, not performance, just your willingness to return. Return to the place of trust. Return to the place of peace. Return to the one who never left your side. You wandered, yes, but I watched over every step. Even your detour led you right here, right into my arms. I have not been angry with you. I have not written you off. I have not turned my face from you. In fact, I've been closer than ever, whispering in the dark, covering you when you didn't even ask, fighting battles you never saw, because that's what love does. I saw the nights you cried and wiped your tears alone. I saw the rejection that hit you deeper than you let anyone know. I saw the days you smiled on the outside but screamed on the inside. And I want you to know, none of it was wasted. Every tear is accounted for. Every scar is remembered. Every wound is being healed by my hand. I'm not just restoring your circumstances. I'm restoring you. Your joy, your laughter, your faith, your spark, the real you, the one the world tried to bury. I'm calling them forth now. Let the dead things live again. Say Resurrection 555. If you feel life returning to your spirit, I've prepared blessings you didn't even ask for. I've set appointments you didn't even schedule. I've placed your name on doors you thought were locked. Now you will walk through them, in confidence, in strength, in favor. No more delay, no more denial, no more fear. This is your release. This is your open heaven. This is your moment of inheritance. This is the manifestation of every whispered prayer. You'll begin to notice divine patterns, signs in conversations, breakthroughs in silence, unexpected yes where no used to live, because I've stepped into the equation, and where I am, nothing stays the same. That situation that looked impossible, you'll hear news, you'll see movement, you'll receive what was withheld. And your enemies, they'll watch your table being set, but they won't be able to stop it. Because when I bless, no man can curse. I want you to remember something deeply. This was not a random moment. You didn't just stumble across this word. I appointed it. I scheduled it. I whispered to your spirit, and you listened. Finally, that's why everything changes from here. You won't go back. You won't stay stuck. You won't keep wondering if I'm real. You'll know me. You'll hear me. You'll follow me. And I will lead you into more than enough. No more confusion. No more cycles. No more double-mindedness. Only clarity. Only peace. Only my hand guiding you step by step. Say, lead me, Jesus 111, if you surrender completely right here and now. This is your new beginning. Heaven is celebrating. Angels are dispatched. Favor is falling. And I am with you, even until the end of the age. Now go forward. Lift your head and never forget this moment, because this was not just a message. It was your divine turning point. You've ignored me before, but this time, you heard me, and that changed everything.